cause that be natural.
Lady D.
Ain't looking tacky, I keep my game tactful.
Yo,
yeah, I'm so nappy, cause that be natural.
the infamous.
Ain't looking tacky, cause I keep my game tactful.
I'm so pretty, I'm so fabu, I'm so natural, it's like it's a taboo. I'm so filthy, got the tattoo, cutting these bitches like I own ragu. On my business with my platoon, getting these minutes like I'm a typhoon. Down the jersey on that cartoon, and I'm still on top.
Hey guys, welcome back to Afros and Baby Hairs, and today we'll be doing another mannequin trial. We'll be trying out the curl and lift roller set. If you're interested in seeing how this goes, then please keep on watching. So right here, I'm just showing you some of the tools that we use. I will list everything in the description box. So right here, I'm showing you how the mannequin head looked before we began the process. Her hair is still flat iron from the battle of the silk infused heat protectants. So her hair has been like that since then. So I'm going to go ahead and wash and condition her hair. And right here, you're seeing her hair freshly washed and conditioned. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply this Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Wave Whip Curling Mousse. And I'm just going to put this all over her head. This is all I'm going to be using to actually set the roller set. So right here, I'm just making sure that I get it all over the hair from root to tip. And then I'm going to just brush it through to make sure that it's properly distributed throughout the hair. Now I'm separating the hair or sectioning the hair off for rolling. So I'm just thinking in my mind what way I'm going to roll this. I'm not really for sure. I didn't count the rollers or anything like that. The reason why I wanted to try this particular roller set is because per the directions, it says that you could actually install these rollers without using any clips or holders or anything. The roller is adhesive to the hair, and I was just curious to see how this works. But as you will find out in a few moments that I just did not trust that process. So I ended up adding clips. But yeah, now I'm about to just section the hair off and just begin rolling the hair. And I tried to keep the hair as taut as possible with this particular set, because I felt like that would be the only way that these rollers would stay in, is if the hair was really taut or tight at the root. So, you know, but like I said, I didn't really trust that process, so I began adding clips anyway. So I'm just going to continue rolling up the hair until those are the clips. I'm going to finish rolling the hair until I complete the entire head. And you will see the actual rolling style that I used. I didn't realize till close to the end how many rollers I actually had, how many rollers I would be able to work with. It had some smaller rollers in there, but I wasn't looking for any really tight curls. So let me hush so you guys can watch. I did continue adding mousse where I felt it was needed. If I felt like the hair was a little dry, I would add more mousse. So that's why you see me applying more mousse in different sections. If the hair feels like it's drying out or anything like that, I just added more mousse to make sure that I could get those ends around those particular rollers. So yeah, guys, she sat under the dryer for about 30 minutes on low heat. I did want to use my bonnet dryer because it does have a cool setting on it, but the rollers were too big to fit underneath that. So now I'm just taking her from under the dryer. And like I said, I had it on warm heat for about 30 minutes. I'm about, excuse me, to take these rollers out and then wrap the hair so that it could be full of body. I didn't really know what to expect with these rollers, but you're seeing, just like I'm seeing, how this is turning out. So yeah, I really feel like this will be perfect for naturals who are trying to stretch their hair. This seems like a safer alternative than just blow drying it, just to put in these curl and lift rollers for a blowout. So yeah, what I'm going to do at this point with this particular mannequin head is just wrap the hair and then sit her under the dryer for an additional 10 minutes or so, 10 or 15 minutes, just to set this wrap. And hopefully she'll end up with like a body wrap or something like that. That's what I'm hoping for, being that the curls are so big. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Oh, and at this particular point, I noticed that her hair seemed to be a bit dry. So I went and grabbed some Organics Renewing plus Organ Oil of Morocco spray. It's like a dry a weightless, what is that? A weightless healing dry oil. So yeah, that's what I sprayed on her hair, and it gave it a bit of a shine. It's not heavy, so this was perfect for this wrap, for me to do this wrap. So that's what I'm doing, just wrapping her hair. And like I said, I'm going to sit her back under the dryer on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So yeah, guys, right here she is done under the dryer. So I'm just trying to comb out this wrap, and I proceed with trying to style this particular roller set. Like I said, I didn't really know what to expect with this particular roller set, but I'm trying to do something with it. But as you can see how it looks, and that's why I said this will probably be perfect for someone who's a natural, who is looking for a alternative to blowing out their hair. I feel like maybe a roller set would be a safer alternative due to the fact it's not direct heat, and it actually does stretch out the hair a bit. So yeah. So like I said, I am trying my best to style this hair. I had to go grab a rake comb to try to work with it, but I don't know who actually made this mannequin head, but she has some thin parts on some parts of her head. I think that they brought the nape area, I think they brought the hair down way too far. But it's a bit of a challenge to work with, but I'm doing the best that I can. As you can see, you can actually see her actual scalp in between certain areas, but I think that's because they didn't add enough hair to this particular head. But I'm just doing what I can do. I just wanted to see, you know, how would this turn out, because I've never heard of curl and lift rollers. So that's all I was trying to experiment with, is the rollers. And I was not sold on them just like magnetically sticking to the hair like that and just staying. But anyway, this is the finished look, and I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today. We really appreciate your time and energy. We hope to see you guys on the next video. Peace and love, and as always, be blissful.
DJ Mike C on the track.
Cause that be natural.
Lady D.
Ain't looking tacky. I keep my game tactful.
Yo,
yeah, I'm so nappy. Cause that be natural.
The infamous.
Ain't looking tacky. Cause I keep my game tactful.
I'm so pretty, I'm so faboo, I'm so natural, it's like it's a taboo. I'm so filthy, got the tattoo, fucking these bitches like I own ragu. On my business with my platoon, getting these minutes like I'm a typhoon. Y'all is jersey on that cartoon, and I'm sitting on top with these buffaloes. I'm so nappy, I'm so nappy. All these dudes that wanna get at me, I'm so cultured and I'm happy. Jealous witches wanna come back me, cause I'm comfortable in my skin. End of the day, you lose, I win. I'm so profitable in my ends, don't care if I make or lose a few friends, and I look like $1 trillion. Lady, we won a lotto, cause in the Lord I trust, and beauty is the motto. Naturally thick in the bud, I'm Billy Blanks on the Tabo. Edges a little rough, just pretend I'm from Morocco, or get all up in my hair, cause I let